stuck in nostalgia like me? I wanna know, darling, am I dying? Feel like I've been holding on too long. Ooh, Molly, are you stuck in nostalgia like me? Miss your cherry kisses on my chin. Ooh, Molly, are you stuck in nostalgia like me? No matter what, Molly, I'm always with you in my head. Come back again. Ooh, Molly, if you're stuck in nostalgia like me. stuck in nostalgia like me? I wanna know, darling, am I dying? Feel like I've been holding on too long. Ooh, Molly, are you stuck in nostalgia like me? Miss your cherry kisses on my chin. Ooh, Molly, are you stuck in nostalgia like me? No matter when, Molly, I'm always with you. When did you get back from Beijing? I gotta know. Ooh, Molly, are you stuck in nostalgia like me? I wanna know, darling, am I dying? Feel like I've been holding on too long. Ooh, Molly, are you stuck in nostalgia like me? Miss your cherry kisses on my chin.
Now I'm going to talking about the shock absorbing system of this car. You can see there, and two on the front, 1, 2 and 2 on the back engine, the main engine. That is also called a force closure system, that made up of steel and carbon, not made up of steel. These shocks at approximately 3.5 kg torque, you can also call force layer. The property of a graph, the ability to balance external object by applying appropriate finger wrenches at the contact point. For example, this is an object. Definitely when we capture it not from single finger, we must be used multi-fingered to hang it. So for example, if we use a multi-finger hand to lift an object from a table, we must be able to exert forces on object which act in the opposite direction to a gravity. Definitely gravity effects on this object. So doing is so complicated, but the fact that we must ensure that applied finger forces remain in the friction cone at all times, so to avoid the slippage of the finger surface of the object. So now I'm going to show the hand dynamics of the car system. Hand kinematics also used in this process, but I'm going to show hand dynamics. A constraint of a mechanical system restricts the motion of a system by limiting the set of the path which the system can follow. A simple example, you can say, case of two particles attached by an inextricable Mason's rod. The configuration of each particle is desired at a point, but all trajectories of the particle must satisfy the algebraic constraint. I hope so you understood. So I am going to show that program that installed in this processor is working properly or not. So USB cable, you can see there are Raspberry Pi working on that. Some people think that this car must be in the public and give it to the market to make a profit, but not. My basic aim to make this car is just control the something electronic component, the something movable part, a movable machine, a robot that which overhand, or a human gesture, human body organ system, control with human body. So some people also think that this can't program through this software called block. You can see that code block, and definitely it can't program through a code block and a Microsoft Turbo C++. Definitely I can't program this. I just write the program. Look at that. I just write the code and program in it, but run through another software. I'm going to show. This is the software. These are the software code block, Turbo C++ that used to develop an application for Android or iOS or a BlackBerry system. Sorry. So I'm sorry I can't show the program, that may be leak. This is not a public. So I can't show the program because this may be private. So I code to this software that used for the develop application, but run through this software. You can see there Cyber Win64 terminal and a command and Arduino. So I'm going to show the Arduino. Encrypted file. Unlock first of all it, and you can see the Arduino software is now opening. You can see all the program that you see in the code block, all the run also in it through it, and I'm going through now that just you're connected with it. Program is runs. You can see this custom component. you can build succeed. The program build succeed and run through the laptop. Also going to show you sorry, iTunes. Look, run through this software. Enable, all trajectories are come, and the CMD box command, you can see all the graphical method are come. So hence is proved that the software runs properly through it and through this one. Actually Raspberry Pi unit is used in that trajectories to program this to this car, because this is not only to program only a car. This can also use in the future or projects or electronic components. This Raspberry Pi uses two firmware, one IPS initial programming setup and second specific programming initial setup, that use firmware 5.0 and firmware 2.0 used to do these trajectories that program successfully through this. You can see this command is running in actual form. So change this command. You can see this programming, this C++ type of programming is running on this unit. Left motor port 2 joystick. These are all the part of C++ programming running on this, and you can see the automation system of the program. You can see, I will show you again. See this carefully. Run in Atom, and this program is running autonomously. So it is working properly. I also shown in the CMD box. Why? You can see this program is running successfully. So I hope so you like this video. If you like this video, then must be share it. Thanks for watching.